Welcome back, Helldivers, to your daily news update. Now, today we have some big news to talk about regarding the Sony situation and also about the future nerfs and everything that's been going on for the game. I hope you guys are enjoying the new Warbond. I did mention in my video earlier on that some people don't seem too pleased with the new weapons that have come out. I, after some more game time, haven't been a fan of page 1 and 2. I've kind of liked the grenade, and I still am yet to try out page 3, so if any of you have tried out page 3, please let me know what your opinion is in the comment section down below. Overall, it seems to be not the most exciting Warbond for me personally, but it's still early days. You know, sometimes I find my love for weapons later on. I quite like some of the armor, it's very cool. But anyway, so if you guys do get all the news you need to know, make sure to drop a like on today's video, and please consider subscribing, and thank you for all the support recently, guys. So, kicking off, we're getting straight in with the Sony stuff first. So people have been asking a question on what's going on with the account linking stuff. Obviously, we got the win earlier in the week that Sony won't be going forward with it. But there's still a whole load of countries outside the PSN region, and so many people are still asking the question, what is happening? Now, apparently at this moment in time, they're in big meetings to solve this. Apparently, the high execs at Helldivers and people at Sony, and Twinbeard did give us a small little update just to let us know that it's ongoing, and he said exactly that. Still, things are better now, at least. That is regarding the regarding that they're not moving forward with the forced account linking, and hopefully high execs will soon will reach some sort of conclusion to all the convos they're having soon. So hopefully within the next week or so, we may have an update on what's going on with this. All we want is Helldivers to be back to the way it was. As we kind of won, we kind of won the war, but we haven't completely finished our job as Helldivers yet. So let's hope we can do that. And you know, because at the end of the day, I don't see a way that this doesn't resolve in our favor for our players, because if you know, if somehow Sony don't agree to all the convos and stuff they're having and come to some sort of conclusion, then you know, Arrowhead know which way it goes, and the community do review bombs, they just go crazy. And I don't think Arrowhead, now they're back to positive reviews, I don't think they want to go through another situation like that. I haven't actually checked the Helldivers reviews since that, but I might actually just quickly pop onto it now and just see, so I can tell you guys as we're speaking. So I just click view page, and as we're speaking, the recent reviews have stayed at mixed, but the all reviews are mostly positive. So you know, that's great for them, but I think the only way they're going to get the recent reviews back and to and the whole game to just positive is by making sure this Sony thing is finally done and dusted, and the meetings all go well with everyone at Arrowhead and everyone at Sony. So Sony, do the right thing. It's very simple. I know I don't run a giant company, so I know decisions at the top are a bit strange when it comes to large companies, but just do the right thing and help out your players, because at the end of the day, the players is what makes you your money. Anyway, so that's all the Sony stuff to talk about now. Oh wait, there was actually a little bit extra. Twinbeard said, to be perfectly honest, everything just came to a halt when we entered the account linking gate. I'm slowly starting to pick up the pieces where I left off, only to find out there are 4 days between off work coming up. And that's nice, of course, but I'm someone who tends to work a little too much, so I want to dig in at the same time, have to force myself to stay away. I know what happens when you don't. Been there twice and promised myself and the fam I wouldn't end up there again. And yeah, so pretty much from what you can see is this is very important, whatever role you work in. Sometimes as a content creator, unfortunately, you know, from the 8 years of doing this, I can't I can't stay away from, it's very, very hard to ever take a break, because you want to constantly keep building your channel, and you want to constantly just keep providing people with daily updates. And it is good sometimes to take a break, but for me, I needed that in my old job when I was working full time, and I think it's, you know, you can have the decision on YouTube to take that break, whereas when you're at work, you have to take your your chances when the time's off. Otherwise, you need to recover. You'll do your better work when you recover. So everyone deserves that. So I hope the team end up having some nice days off and recover to get back to things, because there's a lot to come, and I'm sure things have been sort of halted a bit, as Twinbid said, and held back, but that's going to happen. They had to get this Sony drama sorted. And lastly, someone said pretty much, do you think Arrowhead is going to have more talks with the nerfs and the changes? Someone said they weren't happy with how the Eruptor's been treated. And Twinbid said, we're addressing sentiment on the Eruptor in an ops meeting today. It hasn't gone unnoticed. Most things don't. We just don't have the time to respond to everything you guys post because, well, there's just so damn many of you. And that's true, like if you, it's always worth asking the questions, right? So it's always worth just give them a message and say, can you guys do this? And then maybe say it again at some point later on. And they do respond. They do have an active community management. The only thing I'm worried about is now Spitz has gone. I know a lot of people were happy because they weren't happy the way Spitz treated some of the community with the things he said, but he was very, very, very active in the Discord, and Twinbid is as well. But I don't seem to see too much, there wasn't anyone like Spitz on the responses, so I do worry about that with future communication. I hope it doesn't drop now that he's gone. I'd say Twinbid is absolutely great still. I don't really check out too much on the other community managers. I'll have to start doing that for videos and stuff, but yeah, let's just hope communication doesn't drop from Helldivers' side. Anyway, so hope now we just have to sit and just have sit and pray that that Arrowhead and Sony are gonna go through these meetings and get everything sorted for the community. Like I said in an earlier point, what's the point in having a game if you don't have a community that supports you and loves you, and if you don't treat them right? I know Arrowhead wants the best for us, but when it comes to Sony, it's just such a massive company, and sometimes I think when you go so far into the billions of pounds, you forget that the reason you're making those billions of pounds is because of the amazing support and community you've got behind you. So I don't think they should ever forget that, but unfortunately that can become clouded with some of the higher up people, and it's unfortunate. But anyway, guys, let's hope for the best. I will catch you in my next Helldivers video coming very soon. Much love to you all. Thank you for all the support on the videos recently. It really does mean a lot. And I will catch you guys very soon.